Hey, it's us. Once again, I'm JT. Got my homeboy with me. Say something, Mike B.
What it do?
Welcome to another quickie episode. How you doing, brother?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing well. You know,
it's been a while.
It's been a hot second. You know, this weather crazy.
Yeah,
and
so a lot of it we can blame on the weather.
I'm over it. I'm so
tired
ready.
of the snow. Like, I feel like if I didn't have like things to do, you know, I'd be okay with it because we haven't really had like a good snow, a good winter really in a while. But
I wouldn't call this good. It's real. Real winter.
Yeah. Okay.
I wouldn't call this a good winter.
Okay.
They can keep this winter to the curb. I'm so over it. But we here. Hopefully, have you seen those video clips of all them people sliding?
Yeah.
And what have you ever been like in a car pile up before?
Mm-mm. Man, that's like a fear of mine.
For
I
real?
drive on this regular dry road thinking I'm gonna be in a pileup. So people, every time I ride with somebody, they're like, "Have you been in an accident before?" Because I'm so nervous and cautious. Mm-hmm. No, it's just
you never been in a car accident?
No,
I've been in a couple. I've been one on a bridge.
I remember you been on one like on was it I-35? I remember somebody totaled your Jeep.
Yeah. Oh, Lord Jesus.
I
forgot all about that.
I ain't trying to bring you back.
Man, picture this. I had car woes. My car is on the side. I'm on the side of the road, people. Minding my own business.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, I feel this bang, just the bang. And, it looked like Spider-Man or something. Everything just went slow motion to me in the car. And, everything going forward, thank God it seemed like I'm the only thing that didn't move. I didn't have my seatbelt on or nothing. So, thank God I'm
your
here.
car had already broke down.
Yeah, I'm on the side. I'm stationary on the side of the road waiting on the tow truck.
Yeah.
And some dude and I'm like, how you hit me? And I'm on the side of the road. I felt so, I'm like, okay, I think it was, my car was running hot. And so that was the only thing wrong with it. So I'm on, now
that's total.
I ain't got no car. And all of a sudden, he hits the left side of my car, like half his car hits the back of my car. And I'm like, ah. And it seemed like his car I just saw it slowly turning past me and going up. It went and it slid about, I'm hearing it. It went up about like 50 feet in front of me.
But he didn't keep going.
Yeah, he had to.
I'm saying like
see how fast. I mean,
no, I'm talking about like hit and run.
Nah, he was total. He hit the shit at my car. He totaled both our shits. Are you kidding me, Mike?
Oh man!
If he would have had a robo car or something.
Delta 88.
Nah, he smashed the mess at his car. Actually looked worse than mine.
But that reminded me, I was in the car. Remember, I told you somebody hit me in the back.
Okay. That man.
That was an accident, and then they ran, and I wanted to chase after them.
You was being too cautious that day.
It wasn't too cautious.
When you was 10 and 2 I'm pretty sure. Taking it your slow ass time, and somebody got
it's the rules of the road.
No, it's your rules of the road.
I guarantee
you messing up traffic doing your.
That
rules.
ain't what I'm here for. Let's change the subject.
Oh man, because riding with this man, you get frustrated. You better leave because you might.
But you're here and you alive, brother. That's what I'm here for.
You right. I'm here and
I know who driving next time. I know who driving. But you was talking about the pileups. Like it was. I remember one time it was like a 52 car pileup. That was the last time we got some real snow here in Kansas City. Mm-hmm. I don't know how many cars piled up on I-70 this year. Do you know?
No, I don't know. It seemed like every day I kept on seeing like there's a pile up on I-70. Don't go here, know. And I'm like, oh Lord, gee, this is craziness. What's been in the news?
Before we get into the news,
you got something?
Let me tell you a story. Yeah.
Oh, okay, right on.
It was Super Bowl weekend, and my family decided to come in town for the Super Bowl. And shout out to my family because they know they was not about to watch that damn football game in my house. So they planned to stay with me, but they made plans to go and watch the game elsewhere because they know I'm boycotting. But they came up on like that Friday, and I was at work, so they decided to go get something to eat, and they went to Gates.
Okay.
And for people who aren't familiar with Gates and Sons Barbecue in Kansas City, it's definitely shocking. It's they're abrasive because I mean, as soon as you park your car and step out, they're yelling from inside like, "Hi, may I help you?" And so for people who aren't used to that, you know, they don't know what the hell is going on.
At least give me a chance
to get inside and see the menu to see what I might
you open that door, "Hi, may I help you?" And if you ain't ready.
And there's so many people. It's like 3 or 4 people behind the counter, all yelling, and so you don't even know if they're talking to you.
You don't know which way to go.
What's going on? It's definitely intimidating. So my uncle, well, my uncles they went, but one of my uncles, he I guess he figured like, okay, she must be talking to me. He said, I would like some ribs. He said, I want some ribs, some baked beans, and some coleslaw. I don't want no fries, and that's it. And she was like, cool. He went back up there. They called him for his meal. He said they had ribs. They had like 3 other kinds of meats. And she was like $40-something. And he said specifically, I don't want no fries. And it was fries on this thing. Yeah. And so he's like, this is not what I ordered. Like, what's going on? And the person in the back said, do you want it or not? I said, what kind of shit? What kind of shit is that? So he kind of felt obligated, you know, he handed him his card because it's so much going on so fast. Again, if you guys haven't experienced it, it's intimidating as hell because you got so many people yelling at you. And you just feel like, let me say something. You don't even get a chance
to the next person if you don't answer. They give you 2 seconds and they look at you.
And sometimes they ain't even looking at you. They talking to this other person, just saying, "Hi, may I help you?" So you don't know that they talking to you. But he ordered something. They gave him something else, and then like, "Do you want it or not?" And so he handed them his card because he wanted to eat, but he's like, maybe I made a mistake, you know. So let me just okay, here you go. And then the cashier was like, "I guess he wanted." He said, "Wait a minute." Wait a minute. He said, let me see my card. And he got his card and went to the car. And while everybody else is inside eating, he sat in the car. He's like, I will not be made a fool of in this here establishment. Just gonna give me something, make me pay for it. I guess he won't it. No, and you know they be having attitudes in there. Oh man,
oh yeah. Every day is not a good day.
That's the one place I believe if you get out of line, they got rules to fight. Like, you know, they will whoop your ass.
Why you ain't going around that corner and doing something? You better do
I think they would all jump you. I feel like that. It's good for you.
If you're not prepared, if you're not prepared, you don't know how to, you know.
If they say, "Hi, man, help you," you better start yelling out. Look at the menu before
online, you get go online or something.
Because otherwise, you're going to get in trouble.
Like you said, order.
Do you want it or not?
Well, I did, but not this particularly. But
dude,
I guess
just give me something. All this extra, nah. And then it's expensive.
Yeah.
But anyway, that was my gate store, my uncle's gate store. I said I got to talk about
it. He didn't want to sit in when did everybody else eat in there?
Yeah, they ate in there.
I couldn't just sit and
if you're pissed off, you know, I think I can. Yeah. It don't take me but a second to prove a point.
But then, you know, I'm relieved of my, you know, pissed offness after about 5
minutes. You go back in there and try again?
Not try again, but at least, sit with my people. Right. You know, I think I ain't going to stew in that. For what?
You can listen to music. We've been in the car for 8 hours. What's another 30 minutes?
See, Kaepernick been in the news. They him and Reed from the Panthers got a settlement with the NFL over their collusion case, excuse me. And so they settled, but they really haven't.
I haven't heard no details about it
because there is none. You know, they're secret about the settlement.
So it must be like an NDA associated with it or something, a non-disclosure agreement associated with it.
And you know, the reason they sued him was because they're saying basically people was the league was conspiring not to hire him or give him a contract. Him and Reed did this, another football player, And so
Reed got picked up. Was it this past season?
This past season, and he got a new 3-year contract worth like $22 million. So
all right, on.
You know, he got that plus the collusion deal, but we don't know how much, you know,
it was for.
What it was for. You know, some people like, you know, what happened. Some people saying, you know, now that he accepted the deal, he done messed up his you know, his protest and all of that, saying he basically sold out. You know, I'm like, that has nothing to do with. You know, he just saying, you know, this my missed wages for y'all bullshitting with me.
Yeah.
You know, I could have been playing, getting paid, you know, and y'all messing with the church's money.
Because, yeah, it's not like he volunteered to not play for the NFL anymore.
Yeah.
Like, they was like, we ain't, you know.
We just ain't going to hire you.
Yeah.
You know.
And so that's a little bit different. I don't think that has anything to do with this protest. If they gave him a job, I feel like now if he started standing for the national anthem, I feel like then that would be something different.
Like, okay, this the deal.
Yeah.
You know, we doing this, and now you can't protest no more. Then you know
that would be
probably
different.
something fishy.
Yeah.
We'll find out next season.
You think somebody might give him a chance now?
I doubt it. I doubt it. You know, he just happened to be that person. You know, to stick his foot in the water. And
for us though, that's what I don't think people realize or remember, that the reason he did it was for us. You know, but
anyway, hopefully, there's a new league out, the AAF football league, that started like last week, and they offered him a contract, and he said if he don't get more than $20 million, then you know
he don't want to do it.
He want to do it. So that was that. You know,
I guess they said no.
No, he said no. If they,
but
I don't know.
Nobody tried to offer him more than that.
I doubt it. You know,
if it's a new league, they may not.
Come on now.
We was trying to give you some sandwiches.
Yeah, you
help us out. Help us build the league at least first. You know, we got you on the back end, bro.
We put some chips in your locker room. What else you want from us?
Shoot, a cold pop.
But you know, so I don't know where he goes from here. You know, I don't know. I doubt somebody pick him up. Who
on
knows?
The NFL.
So
I heard.
I wouldn't be surprised either way.
There's going to be an NBA going to Africa.
Well, again, you sound like a person that don't watch sports.
I don't.
There's an NBA.
No, like they gonna start a league in Africa.
Oh,
You ain't heard this?
I haven't heard that.
Okay, what you hear? What you hear?
Nothing.
You made it seem like I heard a little something. I just ain't heard just that. Like that specific information.
I haven't heard none of it. You know, but you know, your ear is on the African street. I haven't heard that. You could be telling the truth. So I haven't heard it, folks. So I don't know. Where that come from.
I could be telling the truth.
NBA in Africa. No, I haven't heard. Not my sports talk radio. Yeah, they haven't said it. So what you think about the new league in Africa? That never comes up.
Because now I feel like you're testing me.
No, you could be telling the truth. I just haven't heard it.
We about to see.
You might got a app to the African sports talk.
And I see this headline right here. It says President Obama, or ex-President Obama, to play a role in the new NBA-backed league in Africa. This is on CBS News.
Mm-hmm.
It's I think it's a thing. It's a real thing. That's a real website. NBA.com. They talking about it.
I believe I said.
Okay, I'm just saying you had doubt. You said I ain't heard that.
Yeah.
All right.
But that I don't think you lying to me just to bring it up. But it just sounds funny.
You sound like somebody that don't know nothing about sports. You were definitely testing my gangster.
It just came out the blue. Have you heard of an NBA going to Africa playing? I'm like, nah, it's just weird how that came out. Especially if I haven't heard of it.
My TV say on cartoons. Yeah. I feel disrespected, bro.
Your boy Jussie Smollett been in the news. We know a few weeks ago he got I was about to say abducted. He got beat up and what did he say? They got chemicals put on him and a noose around his neck, and
that was the story.
That was the story.
But I mean, I don't. Did you watch the interview that he did? Because the whole time it sounded so far fetched. That is one of those situations where it's like, this is too much.
You added too much. They didn't like because you're black. They didn't like because you're gay. I'm like,
and they say, you know, MAGA country. They got these red, you know, MAGA like, hats on. It's like
they fit all the criteria.
Oh my goodness! Like you putting a whole lot. Somebody putting a whole lot up. And so I said, you know what? First of all, it seemed like it's too much to make up. So I'm willing to believe it.
It's true.
But also, I didn't know that any of this came from him. You know, we knew that he was attacked, but I don't know where all that other, you know, seasoning came from. Yeah, because it just seems so random and like noose on the neck. Like, okay, I guess people walk around with nooses, you know, in the middle of the night. Like, why not?
Like waiting, especially and then like two African dudes, black dudes. You don't see too many black folks going around with nooses.
You don't.
You know, we trying to run away from nooses.
I didn't think about that. But see, that was more recent when they had two suspects that arrested somebody.
So that further kind of like my antenna, you know, like what they just don't they don't.
Do you think he was attacked? Or do you think, because now, you know,
I don't know about him too, because he got his face was swollen, so he could have did you know,
hit his own head
and then hit him his own self.
Okay, what is that?
On thin line between.
I ain't never seen it, so
it's hard doing references with black movies with your ass. I done got pissed off that quick.
All you had to do is tell me what happened.
That's it. So when somebody hit their own self.
Okay.
Yeah. So maybe that happened, or maybe could have just had a friend hit me. Go ahead, hit me.
But then, like to make it up in today's age, when we got like cameras out the wazoo, you know, like I don't know. I feel like if he did make it up, this is like, bruh.
So what? Yeah, and so now the two brothers that got arrested, they're working with the police.
Because the police. It seems like the Chicago police is now saying that they want to talk to him, Jussie, because they believe that he orchestrated all of this.
He got some explaining to do.
I don't know. His lawyers are still denying it. I can't imagine somebody. Well, I don't know why I can't, because why not? Because you can make up anything. It can go viral, and then you move. But with somebody with a career like he has, why would you want to jeopardize that with some foolishness?
And then, well, his name was in the news for a bit, you know, for a minute, getting sympathy and everything.
Yeah,
maybe that's all. You know, maybe do you have an album coming out?
I don't know. I don't listen to his. If it ain't on the show on the Empire, then I don't listen to his music.
I don't know. Maybe he got a single or two. I don't know. And so,
but maybe. Okay, you think this will help his career or hurt his career?
Well, if he lying right now, how I'm looking, it's definitely going to. Unless you know, there's a lot of people that like lies. Then he got an audience. So you know, who knows?
I would say those people don't exist, and then I remember all the people that support the 45 that listen to him lie constantly.
So you know, if you got an audience, you know,
there's an audience for liars.
And I know he like less than a week. I think he was out performing. So I don't know. Maybe he had a patch on that night and just get extra sympathy.
I'm gonna say right now I'm still believing that he got attacked and this is not a hoax.
I don't know.
Because this is gonna end his career if it is. I believe you think
he's gonna get fired from?
Yep. They're gonna have to write him off. And his music career, like I don't think he's like he could sing, but it ain't like
I never heard nothing from him.
Well, that's a problem. He can sing. He can hold a note, but it's not anything special in my opinion. You know, you hear better people singing on Instagram. That's just me. No, I ain't hating or anything like that. But I'm just saying, I don't think he got the voice to withstand the controversy of this lie, if it is a lie. That's what I'm saying.
I didn't like your music anyway. God damn it! Now I don't like you. What else in the news? We're gonna talk about a little bit of Iyanla. Her, it was we talked about that the last show she did. What was that last night?
Yeah, last night. Yep.
It was different. Mike said. I asked Mike. I said, "Have you seen a little bit of it?" He was like, "Just watch." It looks like tell him what you.
I said it seemed like old Iyanla motivational stand up.
Yeah.
And
She
we
came
started
out
watching.
there, it do look like
It looked like a stand-up. I said, I kept saying, I'm like, it's different. Like it's not anything that we've seen.
It was like a night with Iyanla, and she was I guess in her hometown, Brooklyn.
Yep.
And like you said, like an inspirational night and whatnot.
It was entertaining. I enjoyed it.
Yeah,
but I don't feel like it went deep as her episodes go. She got a little bit of feedback from the audience. Had 2 members stand up and you kind of tell their story.
It almost was like a deliverance service.
Yes, at church.
I'm like, when you get up talking in tongue and conjuring up people, and
you start testifying and saying kind of what you're going through, and she give you some motivation,
I
words of encouragement.
I said they say that in church.
You know who I hear say that? Decree and declare. Andrew Caldwell, the delivered guy.
Oh, okay.
He always when he does his prayers on his video, he always say that, and so that's the first thing I thought about. I said she probably been watching his videos trying to help save him. But that's what it seemed like, kind of like a church service mixed with a little stand up.
She came out like a first lady,
or
she was like a host for the CMA Awards.
And that little 2-step she was doing at the end.
Yeah.
And then what was that song she was saying? Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. I'm like, young.
I'm like, they almost negated your whole little deliverance service at the beginning.
It was motivational though, and I enjoyed it. But did you ever finish? Because we haven't really been catching up on Iyanla. Of course, you guys know that. But the last episode I saw was of the lie detector test. Did you ever finish the lie detector test? Part 2?
No, I didn't. I wasn't.
The lie detector said. You remember the whole story?
I know when I watched like the first 20 minutes of it, and we knew the dad wasn't lying.
The mama was lying.
Yeah, I saw that part.
But the whole thing about you telling your kids that your father touched you inappropriately, your father, molested you, and them growing up to be grown women believing that for no apparent reason except to hurt him. Like that's crazy to me. And then when Iyanla revealed the results, saying, the lie detector,
and
said,
she still wasn't, she wasn't backing away
from being honest about that. And she was like, well, what happened then? You the one made it up.
Yeah. You
tell us
what happened.
Because from jump, you knew that it was a popsicle stain, Kool-Aid, in your daughter's underwear. And you blocked it out. But everybody knows or remembers that but you. And so you're going to hold on to this lie in order to hurt this man, because at some point in y'all relationship, he hurt you. He did admit to hitting her. He said he hit her one time, or they had an altercation one time. He never did it again. But I feel like that's not an excuse to continue something like this on especially for so long.
Like rape with little kids,
not only your own kids. That don't make no sense to me.
That's,
what's going on in your head to where this is where you go? I know how to get you.
Other people
I know where to hurt you. And then for the lie to continue for so many years that it hurts the relationship between your daughters. Because one knows the truth, the others don't know what to believe because they weren't old enough. And so it stifles their relationship to where they're hating each other and going back and forth with each other, fighting.
And it's all because of mama lying.
All because of the mother lying. Telling people that your kids are probably by your daddy. How does that make you feel that your mama saying this?
Oh man, I don't know how I know I'll be pissed, but I don't know how I would. I don't know. Somebody telling me that I
you said with your daughter, yes.
That's
and then I don't know.
And then I'm pretty sure that goes around, and I'm pretty sure it was people that believed her.
There were people that believed
and
her,
and then was stank to you.
Yeah,
for something that you didn't that you didn't do, and for all how many every years that that people seeing you, they're thinking you some type of pedophile,
right?
And I don't give two shits about your daughters or something.
That probably lasted up until when the girls I guess got older and the mom was going to let them go and live with the daddy. Yeah, and I think that's when people probably started questioning. Wait a minute,
why would you send them to a rapist?
If he did that to his daughters, why would you let them go and stay with him? That's what Iyanla was saying.
Because they wanted
make it make sense.
They were old enough. What does that mean?
12 and 13.
They were old enough
what?
to
you don't think 12 grown women are assaulted? So you think a 12 or 13-year-old can? That episode. Those 2 episodes pissed me all the way off. I didn't understand. I couldn't find it in my heart to feel any sympathy for her.
I didn't.
Even though she went through whatever she went through, I think we found out that she was molested at some point in her life, and that's sad. But to cause this pain on your kids, I think she was mainly focusing on hurting the father, but that still had an effect on your daughters
and their relationship with each other.
And just
man,
I don't
that's
know.
just and she used the one tool, the rape, and you can't get away from that, man. You can't even
Because
somebody lying. It's already a
somebody lying because all it takes is one misstep.
Yeah,
and then it's like, so you probably did do it. It's gonna haunt you. It's gonna follow you all your life, and that's messed up, especially for a mother to do that to her daughters.
Their daughter and their daughter's father. And you know how.
But she, I don't think she had any concern with how this would affect them. She was only worried about hurting him, and then
she messed up the whole family. I'm like, you couldn't just have a divorce and be done with it. You had to go that deep. And your daughter told you it was a icicle.
Mm-hmm. The lab results said
it was. Yeah. So I don't know what medical mind you got.
Then. Okay.
Yeah.
So hopefully, next week. We did see the preview for next week. See y'all. Hopefully we can get back in here.
Did he have like a fake leg? Then he said he got his leg amputated.
Oh,
you didn't listen?
I didn't hear that. I know they about to get married and there was having some issues.
The guy with the
yeah.
He had his leg. She said it seemed like she resented him at one point. You missed that whole.
Yes.
Well, y'all was,
I thought they were just having marital issues. I didn't know because he didn't have a job or something like that, and so she was the one taking care of the family.
They said
I thought it was because of that.
Amputated.
Oh.
And so I'm pretty sure
let me shut up. I guess we didn't see, or I guess I didn't see the trailer for next week's episode. No, I missed all that, bro. Oh, that's gonna be crazy. But hopefully we're could come back and talk to you guys about it.
Yeah, it took some extra to do this one.
Yeah,
man, because this show could have easily not happened.
Yeah, it probably wasn't gonna happen. I said 10 more minutes, it wouldn't have happened. I would have kicked my shoes off, relaxed, and poured me a drink. Y'all know me.
The drink was already poured.
Hey, nobody asked you.
go ahead and show them.
Nobody asked you nothing. Anyway.
Well, that's all I got. I'm out. You got anything else?
No, sir.
Till next time, people. Thanks for watching.
Peace.